morning reception. This week's maths work is all about heavier or lighter. So we're going to watch this PowerPoint and then you've got a worksheet in your portfolios that you're going to complete. Okay, off we go. So, which of these two objects do you think is heavier? Do you think the lunchbox that's filled with all of the food will be heavier, or do you think that the little tablespoon will be the heaviest? Which one do you think is heavier? Well done, boys and girls. The lunchbox that's full of all of the food is going to be so much heavier than the little tablespoon. Okay, which of these two objects do you think will be the lightest? Do you think that the pair of school shoes will be lighter than the socks? Or do you think that the socks will be lighter than the school shoes? Well done, boys and girls. The lightest object here is the pair of socks. Which of these two objects do you think will be the heaviest? The pieces of paper with the stickers on, or the big basketball? Which of these objects do you think will be the heaviest? Well done, boys and girls. The heaviest object here is the basketball. Okay, which of these two things here do you think will be the lightest? Do you think this big book here, full of nursery rhymes, will be the lightest? Or do you think that this piece of paper here will be the lightest? Which one is the lightest? Well done, everybody. The lightest object here is the piece of paper, because inside this book it's got lots of pieces of paper as well as the cover as well. So the piece of paper is the lightest. Which of these two things do you think will be the heaviest? Do you think it will be the glue stick that's the heaviest? Or do you think it will be the feather that's the heaviest? Which of these two things do you think will be the heaviest? Well done, everybody. The glue stick will definitely be heavier than the feather. Feathers are so light, aren't they? And the glue sticks are really heavy, especially when they're brand new as well. Which of these two things do you think will be the lightest? Do you think the hat will be lighter than the laptop, or do you think that the laptop will be lighter than the hat? Well done, boys and girls. The hat is lighter than the laptop. We need to make sure the hats are lighter because they go on our heads as well, don't they? Okay, which of these two things do you think will be the heaviest? Do you think that this little bow that goes in your hair will be heavier than the chair? Or do you think that the chair that you sit on will be heavier than the hair bow? Which one? Well done, boys and girls. The chair is heavier than the hair ribbon. Which of these two things do you think will be the lightest? Do you think the vase with the flowers in and the water to keep the flowers alive will be lighter than the pencil? Or do you think that the pencil will be lighter than the vase full of water and flowers? Well done, boys and girls. The pencil is the lightest object here. Okay, which of these two things do you think will be the heaviest? Do we think that the little pair of scissors, like the ones we have in school, will be heavier than the tablet, the iPad? Or do we think that the iPad will be heavier than the little pair of scissors? Well done, boys and girls. The iPad is definitely heavier than the little pair of scissors. Okay, boys and girls, in your portfolios today, you've got your own heavier or lighter worksheet. Now, if you've got a printer, you could print it out and then you could cut and stick the objects and put them in the right place, whether they are heavier or lighter. And if you don't have a printer, you can edit it using the computer to write in which ones are the heaviest and which ones are the lightest. In fact, I'll get it up now and I'll show you the worksheet as well, and then you know what I mean. So let's get it up. So this is the worksheet here. So you've got a set of scales, which is what we would use in school. And you've got a column here that's for lighter things. Oh, sorry, you'll have to excuse that. And a column here that is for heavier things. And what you're going to do is, using these here, so we've got some cotton wool, a sweet, a packet of seeds, a bag of sugar, so a pair of boots, and some potatoes. You need to decide which ones would be the heaviest and which ones would be the lightest and put them in the correct columns on the worksheet. Okay then, have fun and I'll see you all soon. Bye.